Scoring goals has been a problem this season. I think you've only got 13 in the league. Only Bournemouth of the top 10 have scored fewer. Why is that, in your opinion, and how much of a concern is that going forward? Because you obviously need to score more goals.
I think Resi scored 5 goals out of 11. Anthony, he wasn't involved in the first games, but he scored 3 in his first 4 appearances. Jadon Sancho scored 3 goals. Cristiano Ronaldo scored 2 goals. So I think our Martial, don't forget him, he scored also 3 goals. So I think we have players who can be productive. And so in that matter of fact, it's not a real concern.
But you need more goals from midfield, because I think Bruno's got 1 in 13. I don't think anyone else has got any goals, if I'm right.
Yeah, but I think Bruno's playing really good, I think, this season. So I can see, I think he, in that fact, he can produce more goals, assists. But I think he's in the line of the goal. And yeah, he's playing, I think, a massive role in a lot of moments of football for us, in building up in attacking creativity, in movement, but also transition, both sides. But defense transition, he's magnificent. He's doing a really good job. So I'm really happy with his performance.
Samuel.
Eric, David De Gea has said a number of times that he wants to stay at the club. Do you want to keep him?
We didn't make a decision on him, but once I can say I'm really happy with David De Gea as a keeper. His first 2 games of the season were not his best performances, but after that you see he brings us really a lot for the defense department, gives stability. And as a person also, I like him. I can cooperate really well with him. But first we go to the winter, and then we will talk about how we deal with such situations.
And does that apply with the other players? I think Marcus Rashford, Diogo Dalot, Fred. There are some other players who are out of contract in the summer, but you've got extension options on them. Will those decisions also be made in the winter?
In this moment we only think about performing. We have a lot of games to go, so I don't want to get that interfered by talks. We have to focus on football, on performances, and not on negotiating. So that's what we are doing now.
Neil, you said about Antonio Conte putting a mark on his teams. What is that mark in your view that he puts on his teams?
Really well organized, and in and out of possession in an intense way.
And when you said you asked the players asked the referee, why haven't you given the goal? What did the referee say to them?
He had another opinion. We have seen. So then once again, then we accept it and we keep on going.
Rob.
There was a suggestion about a year ago that you possibly spoke to Tottenham about taking their job before this job came up. Was that ever close to happening at all?
I never talk about so interest or what else, and it's also it's not interesting. It's about I'm here, and I'm happy to be here, and I want to get the best out of her.
Jamie.
Hi Eric. It's obviously a massive job coming to Manchester United. I think you're 12, 13, 14 games in it. I know you always want more, you're a perfectionist and all the rest of it, but are you happy with where the team is so far at the start of your sort of time here?
Yeah, I'm the person I'm never satisfied. I'm happy to be here, but I'm not satisfied with where we are. But I also know, so I'm a little bit impatient, and I think good is not good enough. We have to do better, and I think I see many things who can go better, but also I see improvement, and I think when we keep going this process and we will improve further, then the results will even be better.
But being realistic, considering you brought 5 or 6 players in, the team bombed last season, could you expect any better league position, for example, really, than sort of 5th? with all that sort of change?
Yeah, I think that's a good question, and there are obviously many problems. We have to integrate many players. We still have to do with some problems in offensive. From the start, Cristiano Ronaldo not available, start of the season. Anthony Martial, he failed us. He isn't almost not be on the pitch. I think he didn't play one full game till now. So I'm sure when that will be better, so your two number 9s actually are not there, then when they will be present and fit and in a good competitive shape, then I think the results from the team will improve.
Okay, last two questions, Mike and then Paul. Mike McGrath.
Hi Eric. With the contracts that are expiring, like Samuel said, is it quite a positive thing that these players have something to play for, a real incentive, rather than the long-term security of a long contract?
Oh, that is, it's from the psyche, it's something from the head, and some players get motivated when they play for a contract, if you mean that. But that's not the way why we handle it like this. It's just we want to restore Man United. We want to develop the squad. We want to develop the team. We will bring everything to a better level. We work on that way of play. We work also important on the culture, and we need, of course, quality players who are highly motivated, and such players we are looking for. And luckily, we have them in the squad, and so I'm quite happy with the squad, the way they work, the motivation they all have, and I think the cooperation is quite good.
Last question, Paul.
Just coming back to Bruno, Eric, he's worn the captain's armband when Harry's not played. Have you been impressed by how he's led the team on the pitch?
That's also one of the things. I think he's really the example. The way he transfers, the way of play from us, how he motivates around him, how he is the example. So the energy he gives to the team. So that's really good. So I'm happy with his performance, and I know, and it will come. His goals and his assists will be even more.
You said that you're never satisfied 100%. Do you see that in Bruno as well, in the way that he approaches the game?
Yes, I see that. Yeah.
Same personality.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.